Hey, Sea Life. These are trying times in our country, and the church has not been exempt from the difficult decisions created by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah.
We are constantly evaluating, discussing, and planning a ministry that will both honor God and value people. Fortunately for us, the gospel does both.
Yeah.
You know, the governing authorities in Texas have given the church discretion about how to conduct its worship services and connected activities on its physical campuses during this season. Now, this is both good news and bad news, as the parameters are not clearly defined and therefore open to interpretation.
So as a church, we have no desire to define the narrative or make a statement in regards to COVID-19 public policy. This is because our singular statement has always been, forgiveness is found in Jesus Christ, and through Him, people can truly connect with God and one another. When we embrace this mission, we can truly change the world.
Yeah.
So as pastors and overseers, one of our greatest desires is that the people of Sea Life have the freedom to express themselves well in worship and Christian fellowship. However, we definitely seek to do that in a socially responsible way.
Even in worship, state and federal authorities strongly recommend the wearing of a mask when not able to social distance from others. And this is why we are committed to making that a possibility for those who want to attend in-person worship services.
However, this presents a unique challenge for Sea Life because years ago we made a commitment to small buildings and big ministry, which means that pre-pandemic our buildings were really crowded. In light of this, we're asking you to continue making reservations for you and your children. This will allow for a better check-in system for children and ensures that a responsible number of people will be on campus at any one time.
So we're requesting that those who make reservations for the 8:30 and 10 o'clock services make plans to exit the facility as quickly as possible and adhere strictly to the mask in, mask out protocols. This means that masks must be worn until seated and therefore properly distanced. The 11:30 will not be required to adhere to the protocols as rigorously, since earlier options will have provided a more restrictive environment for those who feel an elevated risk. The reservations available will be slightly lowered for the 8:30 and 10 o'clock services, with the 8:30 guaranteeing the most space.
Now, since Rockwall only has 2 services, the 9:30 will be the most regulated, with the 11 o'clock allowing a bit more personal discernment. Just remember on each campus that restrictions are tightest during the earlier services.
Yeah, now we certainly recognize that this is a season with a diversity of opinions about COVID-19. We are working diligently to ensure that our church simultaneously avoids being fearful and being foolish. It's not an easy balance to strike, but we are working diligently to provide the best opportunities for everyone who prefers to worship in person.
So be patient, because we will eventually get it right. And this is a continual matter of prayer, not only for us, but we are also asking for prayer from you as well.
So log on to sealifec.com to make reservations and get all the answers to your reopening questions. We're trusting that God is going to use our church in a powerful way in the days ahead, and you are a big part of that. So thank you for playing your part.